Hey, Pep, what you doing today?
Oh, trying not to get too steamed off at this old rusty thing. Hey everybody. Went to get new tires, which I did, on the old green weenie, and there was two wheel studs that would, the nuts, because GM makes them soft, mealy, they're made out of bubble gum, and they rounded, they couldn't get them off. So I hooked my torches up and burned them off so they could get the tire on. So then I stopped. Matter of fact, I never even looked to see if they're the right ones.
I'll get them.
I stopped at Napa. I wanted to put all of them on, but they only had nine nuts and like 3 or 4 studs. So I grabbed. I'm not going to change all the studs, but I thought it'd be nice to have a spare in case when I change the nuts on the other wheels, I can't get them off.
Good luck if they're right.
Yeah, the problem is with these junk nuts. Look at these things. Look how soft they are, and they all meal, and then the ratchet just spins on them. So them guys couldn't get it off. So they were going to send me home with 3 tires, and I said, "I'll get it off. Can I light my torches up?" He says, "Yeah, go ahead." He said they weren't allowed to do that. So I just burnt the friggin' studs off, and so anyway. I don't want to run around with 6. I got so much weight in this little truck. I'm not going to say how much because the DOT man would probably. But that's the new ones. I got the ones without the outside thread on them. These things here. Oh, these are designed with that outside thread for a hubcap. The little plastic stupid hubcap covers go on them. I don't care about them.
Is that thing metal or plastic?
It's metal, but it's
No, the new one.
No, it's metal.
Oh.
It looks like a little bit better material. I don't know why they make them so mealy soft. Look at the way that crown's off.
Cheap.
I don't know. They're just soft. I don't know. And then the socket beats them, spins the edges off them, and you can't get them off. So, whatever.
I like the blood flow down your arm. That
Oh, yeah.
adds for interest.
I smashed my finger first. Smashed that with a hammer. Then I caught that on some jaggy thing under there. Then I caught that on the jagged edge of the mud flat. It's that blood thinner they got me on. I just scuffed something and all my blood comes out. Look at it. It was bleeding like a son of a gun. Sorry about that, but nothing I can do about it. My arm from being in with the door open on Kimmy, full of the multiflora rose bushes. So I'll spin around and one of them will lay inside the cab and I'll yank it, and the other day it left like 5 jaggers about that long in my arm. I was
that's
picking
nice.
them out. And whatever they are, they got venom on them because they itch like a son of a gun. They feel like a bee sting a couple of days after when it starts to itch like crazy. So what I gotta do, I gotta pull a hub. I thought I could get away with it, but the e-brakes thing, I can't get the stud back far enough, so pull the axle.
Oh, that came right out.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to?
Yeah, that's pulling the axle.
Oh.
That's why I wanted the cup, because it grease comes off. Ah, that's hot. Not too hot, but it's hot. Oh, these rear ends have got like.
Don't pop your new tire with the hotness.
No, it's not that hot. Got my Illudium P37 space modulator hat on. These things look good. Alright.
You shouldn't have said that. Now it'll go out.
I know. It'll go up in my face. I was just telling her and ranting and raving that everything I do, doesn't matter what it is, no matter what I do, it turns into 8 more projects. It's like one thing breaks, and then that line, 2 more break, and this line, it's like a crack in a mirror. Everything. So,
That's probably everybody.
I want to show
That's
guys
probably not
something. I wanna
just you.
see- Hey, Shawnee T, if you're listening, see if you ever seen this before. Oh, why are my lights on? Oh,
Because the key's on.
you can go shut that key off if you want, man. Yeah, we'll show the fine folks on tubes of this thing. So, I told you that Kimmy had a little bit of a heartburn issues there. So anyway, the fire was right under the starter on this side. Let's see, if you're standing on the machine, the boom would be behind me, the hood would be here, you know, to flip up on that excavator, and then down on this side of the engine, so the boom side of the engine, not the counterweight, is where the starter goes down in here. So it's down in. You can see right here, this got hot, okay? And the fire was like right here. Like as the starter's down on the side of the motor, the fire was coming up. And I mean, it's down here. And when I got up there and finally got the hood open and the latch up so the hood would stay up, the flames was coming out the top of the hood. Like I'm standing on the deck and the flames was coming up to about here because it was starting to burn my leg.
Yeehaw.
So I jumped down in between the boom and the valve cover thing there where you know, the walkway. And I took the extinguisher, I shook it, made sure there was nothing in the nozzle, pulled the pin, and I got it out. But anyway, it was cooking pretty good. So I thought, well, once I got it out and we poured water and everything and cleaned everything, and it was all right. So it didn't look like it did much. So I thought the issue started from a spark or whatever and just started the belly down in there. And lo and behold, we got the starter out. Zach pulled the starter out. And I got looking at this, and I thought, oh, that melted from the fire. No, I don't think. This son of a bitch crossed in here somewhere or shorted. Look at that. This is like pot metal. It's not plastic. That's metal. It looks to me as if it arced in here somewhere. And now this is your ground, your field ground. Back to frame. Your hot wire on the solenoid is here, and then your starter wires are on this stud. But this... apparently, who knows, but it arced. I'm wondering if it didn't have, if this starter didn't like stay engaged and I couldn't hear it, and then finally it got so hot it blew that out, or if the flames coming up by it got it hot enough to cause it to short. But I don't think that was the case, and here's why. See this? This little drain, case drain, that's, look at it, it's like elastic band rubber. If this sucker had been burning that hot, that would be gone. So I thought this was like a little rubber plug or something. It ain't. This son of a bitch arced and blew a hole out of it. Nice. So I think what happened, it's like the chicken or the egg, which come first? I think what happened was this thing shorted out. This got so hot that it melted a chunk out of it. And then the hot chunk of slag went down into the belly pan and started the fire. I really do. So I'm saving this just in case there's any issue.
Yes.
You know, like, I don't think I have anything to turn into insurance on it. But if I do, I'm going to show them this.
Yep.
Because that got freaking hot. And if it got hot externally from the fire, this little rubber dingy donger here would be gone. That would have caught on fire and burned up. And that I didn't look at it until we got it out. Zach got it out for me and we wiped it all off. But it's a Mally. They're made in Sylvania, it says on here. It's got the rotation and everything. So anyway, I checked with Hyundai on this. And that starter from Hyundai was $1,362, which is insanity. I found one from my guy that does my truck electric stuff. It's Truck Electric, Mikey Clark. He got one for me for $600, and that was $100 free in overnight. I don't know where he had to get it from. So half price. But can you imagine $1,300 for starter motor? Ridiculous. So actually, I'm going to save this somewhere so I have it. And
add it to the pile.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Pile of stuff.
Just in case, you know. I mean, all right. I got to figure out how to get this hub out of here.
That's still in neutral.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. I just wanted to shut the key off. I don't know, maybe it ain't gonna shut off without this thing in park.
The lights just went out.
They did?
Yeah.
That's all I care about. I got my jacks in there, and Back on that. Okay. Not sure what I need for this. Should be just a. Should be just a lock wedge in these. Oh, this one's got the ring on it. All right. Okay. I gotta go get some stuff. Oh. So anyway, what do you guys think about that starter? I think that's a plausible theory. Because that kind of makes sense, don't it?
Does to me.
Yeah, it does to me too.
And I'm not mechanically inclined.
I am.
I took mechanical drawing in junior high. Yeah. I was awful at it. The teacher passed me just probably to get rid of me.
I was good at it.
Ugh.
That's my favorite stuff.
Ugh.
Okay, there's my lock ring. Now, let's see. That ain't fitted. That's just. They've changed these a lot since I was a young fella. That should be just a lock. Oh yeah, I see. That's what it is.
Watch you break something else.
Oh yeah. Okay, there's a Woodruff key. They call it Woodruff key. That's keeping the thing all in there. Yeah, dirt on it. And then, okay, this is a threaded lock nut. I don't know if it was just a ring. Usually the old ones used to have two. They'd have a lock nut and then the washer thing with tabs on it. And they come up with this system. I guess it's a little better. That is, I'll wash it all off before I put back. That's my preload nut. Load the bearings. Now this hub assembly should come off, and then I can put my wheel stubs in.
Should come off.
Yeah, well, I know. That's the.
You should twirl around 3 times and spit in the wind.
Yeah, kick it.
Hop on one foot.
See, I don't know. The old stuff I'm used to didn't have anything else but this, but I'm not sure how it should come out. I don't know. That must come out all as one assembly. I see. I suppose I might have to get a puller or some shit for this. Where do you do my pry bar? Okay. Probably gonna destroy my seal.
Let's call it your witch's stick and maybe it'll give you better luck. No, your what? Magic wand.
Yeah.
Not a pry bar, it's a magic wand.
I'm just not sure. There. I guess that's how it comes off.
Whoa!
There we go. Okay.
Whoa, there comes the leakage.
Yeah, well, it's just what's in the hub. I want to inspect these wheel bearings anyway. I can't believe the seals and stuff are still good in this. It's hot. Ow, 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 it's hot.
Why would that be hot?
Because it's friction. Wearing and friction. Okay. Inspect my spindle. Spindle looks good. Doesn't look like it's choked up at all. If the bearing was seized and spinning, it would chew this surface up. My seal surface looks good. Probably should put bearings and seals in it for posterity. Seeing that
You
it's
probably ain't gonna get them today. Don't they
I know
close
it's
at
still
noon?
closed. Well, it'll be alright. I mean, I just don't want to lose grease, but I think it'll go back on alright. So that's interesting. They changed those hubs so your bearing doesn't come in from this side. The old ones are used to pulling right out. Alright, so what I gotta do is I gotta put this somewhere and beat the crap out of this and knock these studs out.
Hmm.
The bearings look pretty good. You can't really inspect your bearings unless you pull them out. Don't want to do that if I can't get a seal and shit today, so I'll just, and they look alright. Oh, alright, ow. Alright, so what I gotta do is knock those studs out and try.
Not all of them, right?
Here's the new ones. Well, let's see what happens.
Look, there's another stud right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so did they give me the right ones?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No, they look short.
Yeah, they're short, but they'll work.
They will? They're
Yeah.
wicked short.
Yeah, they'll work. As long as they're the right diameter, they look at. Check with one of these old nuts, make sure they're the same thread. Oh, you gotta do this with all the parts people, you know?
Gotta actually bring in your old one.
I ordered a pilot filter a day for Kimmy. And you went and got it and made arrangements to send it down with Marky and the truck. Because remember now, I'm 170 miles away from home on that job. Or it's a little less than the new job's, like 156 or something.
So,
Whatever.
not only out to the place to get it,
Yeah.
but all the way up to Marky's house, which is another how many miles?
40 miles or something.
40 miles.
And then
Drop it off.
And then he drags it down the job, and I go to put it on, pull it out of the box, and the dummy sent me the wrong filter. Oh my god. Really? Alright, this should work. Oh, okay. Now, let's see, I might have to put this in place. These in my pocket, and forget about them, so I don't know where they went.
How do you pull it out?
Let's see. So we got a new guy, we met with him this morning, supposed to start doing some work in here. So hopefully, seems like a pretty good fellow. Seems like he actually knows how to fix things and not just change parts, which would be a real good change. But we'll see. He's a certified welder. And what else? He's been working, was previously employed at a heavy truck repair outfit. So, that's good. I have a set of brass in here drifting, I don't know where they are. I don't know if anybody, they still exist, or if somebody took them in for scrap, who knows. I'll tell you guys, I'm not here all week and I have no clue what these guys do with my stuff. I couldn't find no brass, but I mean, I don't care about damaging it, so I'll just use this. I could finish my hand off.
What are you gonna do? Beat your hand out
Finish
more?
my hand off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's boink. All right.
Garbage.
Garbage.
No, would that be scrap?
Yep, that can go in the scrappage. In the scrap bucket. Or whatever.
What do you got? One more to do?
Nope, I got them both. I can
Oh,
just put
cool.
New stubs in.
Let's hope they work.
Stubs. See if they fit. Look like they're the right thing.
Boy, they're short.
They'll work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, as long as if you would put in a dually like that. I just hope that seal looks alright though. It should work. Alright.
Tim Gunn would say make it work.
Tim Gunn.
It's weird when I'm... Go ahead.
Make it work. When you what now?
When I'm taping it, I can see you hitting it, but the noise is like off.
Huh?
It doesn't make the
Like
noise.
a Chinese Godzilla movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Japanese? Oh,
Boy,
Godzilla!
those are pretty wicked short.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fit.
All right.
That'll fit. That'll be alright. It'll be alright. Oh, man. Oh. Crawling around cutting those big trees on the hill the other day wore me out. Man,
I gotta watch that. I didn't watch it yet.
there's some big fat ones. Kind of junk. A couple of them are decent. Most of them are big junk. There's stuff that nobody else cut before.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Watch your head.
Yeah. Oh, so I get the joy of doing it. The butt wiper of the logging industry.
Mm-hmm.
Now I should have got a rubber plastic mallet to stave that back on there. You want to go look in the hammer drawer, Mammy?
What do you want? Oh, here. Hold that for a sec. This side right there. Don't touch nothing.
Don't touch nothing. Goes Mammy.
Oh, God. Hey.
You sexy beast. So anyway, yeah, that'll help. That's called a dead blow. That's what it's called.
That's nice.
Maybe.
No swears.
Not me, I never swear.
That doesn't even look like it's strong enough to do anything.
What?
The hammer.
It's got lead beads in it. Well, the problem is if you beat this with a metal hammer, you'll dink it all up. Like metal to metal, it'll smash it all up.
Yeah.
And then it won't seal properly and you'll lose grease. So
Were you supposed to put your axle in first?
no. Just want this to be sealed all the way. Okay. Now I'm gonna preload this.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't have the spinner wrench for it. I don't think.
Sounds like a disaster.
Well, I had one. Put it that way, I had one. But no one got ruined, and I doubt they ever replaced it. I made one time.
Watch him walk. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. That one ain't gonna work. That one ain't gonna work. I doubt I got. You know, 5,000 trips to Napa. When you could possibly think of getting one around.
Write it down. Make a list.
I made a bunch of them. They got one that'll work, maybe. Oh shit, I did. I got one, I got one. I got one, I
Now, what would be really good is since you got one there and a couple over there, maybe keep them all
They
together.
are in one spot, believe it or not.
No, they weren't. The other two were over there.
Oh, well. I wonder why they couldn't make this even. What was the point in that? I wonder. I don't think this is- Alright. So what I got here, you still got that camera on?
Yeah. I just heard a motor and voices.
Huh?
I heard a motor and voices.
Good. You hearing things? I
It'd
don't know
be-
who made this one. They didn't do a very good job at it, but it's not very accurate, but it'll work. But kind of a crooked mess. But it should work.
Maybe it was a guy who had like a crooked eye.
Maybe he had too much to drink, I don't know. It should work. All you gotta do is get them seated up.
Huh. Oh, it's like a little tool.
Yeah.
Like a little, what's that thing called?
It'd be like a spanner wrench. They make them.
Hmm.
You know, you can buy them. But like I said, then nobody can. I would have got one. I didn't think I was gonna have to be doing this. I thought I could get at it behind the, but I should have one here. This is doing this, turning the hub because the thing ain't made right.
I will get you one next time I go to town.
You could go on Amazon probably and
Ah, yeah.
just say a spanner wrench for GM, for Dana axle, whatever this, I don't know what it is, 3/4 ton and 1 ton axles are the same. HD anyway, I don't know. I get the Dana 60, I don't know. So what you want to do when you do these, probably a lot of people know this, but you want to get it seated. You want to make sure your bearings are seated properly. It's going to be hard to do it with this crooked piece of shit. You want to make sure your seal and everything's up on the spindle properly.
You want to make sure you get this thing done because I got 15% battery.
Okay, I know. We'll get it done here in a minute. Well, but anyway, here's this. So what we're going to do, we're just going to make sure that we're seated good. Right now, I put quite a bit of. No, it's not too bad actually. You don't want them too tight. You don't want any slop in them, but if you get them too tight, they'll heat up. And then when they heat up, they'll make things fail.
Hmm.
So, it ain't too bad. I might want to back it off a little bit. Not much. I back it off just a smackly.
Geez, famous last words and something will break.
No, it's supposed to just back it off so you get your Woodruff key back when you get. Here, bring the camera over here. See, I backed it off just. It's got the slots in it so the key will fit back in. So I backed it off so the key line's up. And we should be able to put our Woodruff key back in.
You don't have to put that other thing in first?
No, and then I put this in. And with this little ring locks it in so it can't come back out. And then it'll hold the nut where you put it. Imagine that.
Oh, imagine that.
It's a pretty good little setup. If I can get it to work right. Famous last words, huh?
Oh!
I think it's good. Yeah. So that sticks in there behind the thread. Like so.
Got it in there good?
Yep. And then that key can't come out. It keeps the constant. And that's nice. It's nice and free. So good. Alright, now I gotta go find some crap to put the seal back on the axle. Oh!
Pause it. What's that stuff called? Gasket stuff?
Gasket material, yeah.
Looks like the color of your arm.
Yeah.
Blood red.
That's what it is. I just got all my blood in it. I make gaskets out of my blood.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well. Alright. You get the red cappy cap? Oh!
Just gave it to you.
God, my back's killing me. Oh! Back hurts, man. Back hurts. Close that so it don't fall on my stupid looking head.
Don't forget the axle's next, I think.
Yep, axle's next, baby. Oh!
Do you have to put more oil in there? Or whatever it was that came out?
I think Zach just did the rear end, drained it and changed it the week we were in riding four-wheelers. And he filled it, and he said, I think I overfilled it a little, I jammed the plug back in. I said, well, that'll be all right. But we only lost like a little bit, so I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be just fine. Okay. Oh, come on, get in the carrier. Oh, God, come on.
What's it got to go in just
Yeah,
right?
Go through the carrier. I'm missing it for some reason. Come on, baby. Wow. If it goes, I'll slam my fingers in it. That's gonna be good.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bleed. I don't want to get bleeding. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't make me pull that rear end cover off. There she goes.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, you stay nice and calm, cool, and collected like you always are.
Oh, yeah. Don't lie to the folks. She says I ought to have the camera on more often because it keeps me calm. It does. I'm a mental case. I admit it. I just can't stand it when everything's gonna fight you. It's fight. Can't tell. Is that blood or gasket material? Huh?
God, who knows?
That's gasket material. Alright, come on. Start, you dirty
Bugger.
dirty booger. It's all buggered, mate.
What's coming out of that bottom one on the left?